car enthusiast. I love Evos, that's why I have one. I've had it probably since 2012, 2013, around that time. And this was always my dream car. For me, personally, it's timeless. A lot of cars these days, they look square, they look boxy. This has a little flavor of everything. Now, you can see in the back that I took my wing off. I feel like as an older guy, that's more of my speed. Even though there are some enthusiasts who like it with the wing on it. And I get it because it's the car's natural, I should say natural form. The amount of power. What I really loved about the car, it was all-wheel drive. Has 3 different selections for tarmac, gravel, snow. Not many cars have the ability to select their traction. Cars, even though they're all-wheel drive, they can still be a lot of fun, but also dangerous. I love the fact that you step on the gas, all tires are getting that grip. Most cars that are high-end are rear-wheel drive. But it's just, I feel like in a turn, you hear a lot about this in BMWs. They come out from behind and your car is either totaled or who knows what. You're probably spending 20 or 30 grand to fix it. You can ask the Mustang drivers too, they'll tell you a lot about that. So many people, they upgrade the turbos on these cars. You necessarily don't have to. You can have a nice Evo with a stock turbo, putting down 400 or 500 horsepower. You take it to the right tuner, have the car on E85, and trust me, you will be so shocked. Like I said, not too many. I can remember seeing one at a racetrack in Maryland, and a guy had an Evo that was set up for half-mile racing. And I can see why, because these cars are capable of making over 1,000 to 1,500, 1,600 horsepower, which is pretty respectable on and off the street. I love how this car, especially, there's not a lot of them on the road. It's unique. If you see an Evo, 9 times out of 10, the person driving it, they're a car guy, they love cars. I mentioned before, anywhere from 1,000 to 1,500. And I get it for guys who are trying to break records, who are going straight in the fast line, but if you really want to own one, you want something that's going to be reliable. You're still going to have power. You can take turns in this thing. Any sort of rain, sleet, snow, and you'll be good. The body, too many people who have cars nowadays can really do the amount of things you can do with this car. Even when it comes to working on the car, if you have tools and you know a little bit about wrenching on a car, you can definitely do it yourself. I know for a fact when I first got this car, I want to say 90% of the work I did myself. The only thing I didn't do, because I just didn't have a lift or the space, was the clutch. This car has a twin disc clutch. But everything else I did myself. I did the radiator, I actually did the fuel lines. I had somebody wire up the double pumper fuel pump. So the first time I ever drove one, it was probably the most amazing feelings I've ever experienced. It was like, if anybody is familiar with Star Wars, it's almost like watching the Millennium Falcon go into hyperdrive. That's what my first experience was. And I have to say, it was just crazy. I literally stepped on the gas. I was pinned to the seat. And you get this adrenaline dump, this rush. My buddy, whose car I was driving, his name is Manny, better known as Manny from OTL. His car was ridiculous, and that's when I got the itch to drive one, to own one. But his car was giving him problems. He called me up. Matter of fact, I called him because I had an issue with mine. Diagnosed it within not even 2 minutes, and even though there are things Mitsubishi could do better on, you could still definitely own a car like this. The thing is if you wait to get one, the longer you wait, the more you're going to spend. The cars are really maintaining their value. It's a great investment for something you want to just hold on to, and maybe 20 years later you either pass it down to a family member. I definitely am going to give this to my son. I want to keep this in the family. I really hope you guys enjoy the video. If you're really thinking about getting the Evo, do your research. Take somebody with you that knows about cars. Like I said, they're a lot of fun.